Welcome, survivors, to episode number 47 of 7 Days to Die, currently being recorded on the PS4. And hello. Welcome, guys. Skippy is very happy today. Skippy's Elgato is working completely perfectly, and I'm talking in third person for some random reason. I'm gonna stop that. I hate that. Skippy doesn't like that. Anyways, I've had a lot of coffee. I've had some sleep. Today is Monday. I did stream yesterday on Sunday. We had a great stream. What I actually did was I loaded my single player map and streamed that. Something I never do. Because when I do stream, I have a separate... Oh, Jesus. I was like, what the hell is this? I don't even know my own place. Wow. Oh, I started panicking there for a second. And for some reason, I went up here thinking this was the shortcut to my house. But no, this is the jump. Okay. Enough of that. I streamed today, guys, and I streamed this map, and what we did was we did a little bit of manscaping, a little bit of tidying up around. I should have checked my health before I came down here. So what we're going to be doing in this episode here today is actually finishing off the manscaping, taking on the next horde, and talking about Alpha 15 news. Yes, that's right, guys, Alpha 15 news. Oh my god, I can't wait. Now, I guess I'll start out with the Alpha 15 while we're eating. I did just watch the newest question and answer session from Madmole, and it looks like the Alpha 15 experimental is going to be out by next weekend. And what the Alpha 15 experimental is... Oh, I can't hear anything on my headset here. Let me turn up my... Ah, there we go. Sweet, sweet sound. Now, what Alpha 15 experimental is... that means you can use it, but they're not going to guarantee that the shit's going to be working, right? So what they used to do is they used to just drop an alpha and call it a day, and it used to be an absolute disaster because with the alphas there's always one or two game-breaking bugs. So what they're doing now is instead of just dropping the alpha right away and like pissing everybody off because people buy into an alpha game and then get surprised when there's fucking bugs on it. I never got that, but. What they're doing is dropping it as experimental now, so you can actually opt in on the experimental version of the game. And I will be doing that. You guys know I'll be doing that, right? What I'm going to do, I think, for the experimental is make a very short Let's Play series on the experimental version. And then... Did I just drop that? I just dropped that. And then once it becomes a full like alpha release, what I'll do at that point in time is I'll open the server, and then we'll start the real Let's Play on the server, because it'll be a multiplayer Let's Play, right? Like, it'll be a little bit different style. Of course, I'll have my own base, and I'll have everything else I need. But it's a little harder in that way because, well, I will be running a bot on my server that stops griefing. Don't worry about that. So yeah, well, I don't even know what I was thinking. I'll be able to build as big as I want, as far as I want, with as much stuff as I want, without people griefing it. I did forget about the bot. It's made by my friend Smegs. Actually, I'll be running it on the server. But yeah, I can't wait for that. So Alpha 15 Experimental looks like it'll be dropping by next weekend. So expect this channel to have some Alpha 15 content, thank God. Okay, cool. Now that we're all fed up, no pun intended, and... Oh, where am I going here? Derpy mini bike. Now that we're all caught up, I gotta go, and I gotta do some damn landscaping. Now, if you guys do want to watch me stream, and you haven't heard me talk about my streams yet, definitely do go check me out on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Skippy0330. Okay, I love how it's sitting like in the air. It's a hover bike now. I don't stream often, but when I do, I stream well. I'm just kidding. But anyways, no, it's actually a ton of fun. I don't take streaming very seriously. It's more of like a for fun thing between me and you guys. I could talk to you, shoot the shit. You know, it's more of a casual thing. And hell, it's live, right? Which is a whole nother experience considering you guys watch this static recorded video. And you could be watching this a year down the road. And yeah, things could be completely different by this time. And if they are, definitely check out my newer content. There's a lot of stuff there. So... as far as I know, day 189 is the Horde Night. So we got a little while here to do a little bit of manscaping and get this area flat. Because what I want to do, I think it was the last episode that I took on a Horde. What I wanted to do here was get rid of all this grass. So I got to Chuck Norris lawn mow this shit. Now a lot of people, I've been seeing lately that... Oops. Let me fix that. I swear I turned that down. Well, that was a notification that I got a YouTube comment. That's how dedicated I am, guys. I have my phone volume on and the notifications on, so when you guys comment and I have some free time, I always come back to it and try to comment back. Okay, I turned my media down, not my ringtone. My bad. Fixed. Oh, look at that. There's some steel over there. Squirrel. Oh, this happens every single time I have coffee. I go all over the place. But what I need to do down here is I want to get this all flattened out. Like, over there where the hill is, I don't really need to flatten that out because I can see them from my sniper tower coming down. But over here where you have like these hills and rolls and ridges, and especially this I've dug down quite a bit already. This is actually where a lot of the supplies for the bridge have been coming from, because I need all this dirt. So what I've been doing is just like slowly flattening out this area, using the dirt to make sod as I go along, because now that I have some dirt, if I open up my inventory, oh, I have 301 dirt. What I can do on my dirt, equip it. I could equip it, but that's not what I wanted to do. And go to recipes. I can make myself some sod. And I love that sod. That sweet, sweet sod. Sod has twice the load that regular dirt does. Just keep that in mind. If you ever need to build anything that dirt, somehow or something with dirt that just doesn't hold, use sod. It has much better load. And as we found out, it can hold a load bearing. In my episode, load bearing sod. Oh my god, that was so funny. I took out one piece of sod. I got the whole section of the bridge done. Took out one piece of sod, and the whole section of the bridge collapsed. That was back when I was like testing out different designs to make the bridge with, and I finally went with like a steel and a trussing design to make it look legit. But yeah, that was fun. It's always learning lessons. That's what I love about this game. It's always learning lessons, even with thousands of hours into this shit. Yeah, I'm still learning. But what a lot of people have been bringing up lately, and I do agree, is that punching plant fibers is a pain in the ass. It's very slow, it's very tedious. It's good for shooting the shit. Like, I literally went around slapping all these plant fibers for like an hour talking to you guys, just shooting the shit in the stream, so that worked out. But a lot of people are like, you know what, they should introduce lawnmowers. And I get the lawnmower idea, guys, but what I think would be a way better idea is a scythe. Or a skith, or a scythe? Scythe. You know that thing that oh my goodness, the Reaper? Yeah, the Reaper, there we go. The guy that comes when you die and he reaps your soul. Yeah, that thing. That would be a scythe. I do believe farmers use that to mow their fields and mow the grass. They just kind of swing it back and forth, and it cuts all the fibers and stuff down for you. Having one of those would be cool, like having a scythe as a tool. That, to me, seems a lot more viable than something like a lawnmower, right? Like, imagine you're out here and it's a zombie wasteland, and you're like, oh damn, I want to get rid of some of this grass out here. I can just whip out my fucking lawnmower and invite every single zombie within 100-kilometer range to come check it out. Like, it would be the same as an auger. It would produce so much noise. You'd be fighting off more zombies, and you'd be saving any damn time. So I do think this guy's a good idea, but I want to know your opinion as well here too, guys. Let me know down in the comments, you know, what do you think, a lawnmower or a scythe? And am I saying the word wrong? How much does that annoy you? Because you always definitely tell me when I say a word wrong and how much it annoys you. So yeah, I'm expecting that in the comments. If I did nail the word though, good for me, because what I usually do if I don't know how to pronounce something is I look it up, but I completely forgot before I started recording this episode. Whoops. Okay, and awesome. So I think that's pretty much all I had to cover from the stream and the Alpha 15 news. I can't wait for that drop. If you guys want to keep up to date on Alpha 15 and stuff, go follow Joel, guys. Joel Hynek. He's on YouTube. You can look him up as Mad Mole or Joel Hynek. Hynek is spelled Huenik, I think. I don't know. I've tried to spell it out before in a video and completely botched, but that sounds right to me. Anyways, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep punching at these plant fibers here, see how many plant fibers I can get together, peel off a little bit of the top of that mound over there, that mound of dirt we see. Maybe we'll get to stone. Even if I do get to stone, I'll just level it out right through the stone because, well, stone is a good thing. And once I have that done, hopefully we're rounding up on day 189, and we'll be able to take on the horde and actually be able to see a little bit more. And then I'll also work too on getting this area lit up, because it'll be nice and flat and easy to see, and the lighting will be all balanced, and I won't have any trouble sniping the zombies at night. Oh, and I can put out barbed wire fence. I cannot wait to put out barbed wire fence. It's like one of the best defenses ever. Not necessarily in damage, but in the ability it gives you to kill the zombies, because they get stuck in the fence, and then you have like 3 or 4 seconds to shoot them while they're working their way through it. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it really slows them down. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna do that shit, and I'll see you in a second. So it's not that long later. I've got some more manscaping done here. I got rid of some of the bush. Now, I was recalling. I was thinking back, and I was like, you know what? I remember when I was digging this pit, I had a lot of people. They were quite pissed off because oh, look at that. There's some rebar frames there. I did not know that. They were quite pissed off because of the fact that I cut out the collapses. Now, I don't know exactly why you guys got that angry about that. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go down there and do some repairing for Horde Night. It's not that bad, but it definitely does need some work. So maybe that's what I'll go do today here before the horde. So what I'm gonna do here with you guys is I'm gonna go ahead and do some collapses here, just to get that out of you, so you can see what a collapse looks like. I mean, this is something you guys can do in your own game. You know what I mean? Just dig out from under it, and eventually it'll collapse. Just do not stand directly underneath a collapse. That is not a good idea. That will kill you. Now, ladies, I got a story for you guys. Ladies, cover your ears. Or don't cover your ears. You might want to hear this, you might not. Some guys probably won't want to hear this. Some guys might. But anyways, so I have this fan, right? Like I always bitch about the Walmart fan upstairs. Like it literally sounds like they turn on a dildo on a like high and then drop it on the floor. It is so absolutely obnoxious. Like it just shakes my whole fucking place. It's like, how the fuck do you sleep through that? But anyways, I was getting out of the shower, right? And I do have this fan myself, and it's a good fan, but for some reason the latches on the front of it, it's one of the circular fans, the latches on the front of it kind of broke, and then the front of it started rattling like crazy, right? And I'm like, well, I don't have any kids or anything, and it's not low enough my dog's gonna get his shit stuck in it, or, try to put his nose in it, because he does that. He's a very nosy dog. So I was like, you know what, I can just take the front cover off this thing, because it's just plastic fan blades. If I accidentally walk by and put my arm in it, oh well, right? So I just get out of the shower, and God, do I love my showers. I'm very guilty for wasting water. Like, I'm slightly hippie, but when it comes to showers, I will take that hour-long shower. I don't know what it is about showers. It's not like I'm fapping in the shower because I live by myself. I don't need to do that. It's just I love the feeling of a shower. It's relaxing. You get out, you're all super relaxed. So anyways, I get out of this awesome friggin' shower, right? And I'm walking through my living room, and I just passing my fan, and my dog barks, right? And I go to turn around to see what my dog was barking about. All I can say, guys, always put your fan cover on. It hurts like a bitch. Like it hurts so bad. I don't think it almost feels it's almost like whiplash for your dick. I don't know how to explain it, but like seriously, like I'm sitting right now and it still hurts. Like it is so incredibly bruised. That is not fun. Always put the cover on your fans. Never put your junk in a fan. And that today, guys, is your learning lesson. And girls, if you have a junk, I'm not here to judge, but yeah, don't do that. It's never fun. Now, another thing I wanted to, I'm not even collapsing here, I'm just kind of digging out the sides. Another thing I wanted to clarify too, because I get this question a lot, and I get this question even more in stream. When am I doing my Bob episode? Now, I have brought this up a few times in other videos, but I do understand you guys can't watch 6 videos a week. Like, not everyone is able to do that. And those who do, you guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And, well, those who try, thank you for your support as well. But there you guys go. You just got to see a collapse. Wasn't that impressive? But the Bob episode, I've fully decided, because at this point, I've got about 12 minutes of it done. And that 12 minutes has taken me about 20 hours. It's very heavily edited. There's a script. I have to do different voices and different effects and a whole bunch of different video effects. It's not going to be a Let's Play episode. It's going to be like a full out movie. Now, I am aiming for a whole hour. But if I can, I'm going to actually go for an hour and a half movie. And it's going to culminate everything I've done in this Let's Play. Everything I'm making, everything I'm doing is all leading towards that episode. So just keep that in mind, guys. That it's going to be a killer episode. I promise you that. I've been throwing a ton of effort into it. But I can only make it as I make stuff in this game, right? So it's going to take quite a while. So I'm thinking of just saving it straight up for the series finale. To do a good end for it, because that's always the toughest. The toughest video in a Let's Play is your finale, because that's the last one. That's the one everyone remembers you by. You know what I mean? The ones that stuck by your whole series and watched everything and know everything about you and all your stories and all your jokes. That's like your legacy, and I want that legacy. I want you guys to remember that legacy. So, putting a lot of effort into it, and honestly, guys, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I would also appreciate it too if you just stop asking, because I know one or two of you are still gonna ask about the Bob episode in the comments, even though I brought it up in the video, because that happens a lot. One of the best anomalies, like the whole asking a question that I've answered in the same video 10 times, is on one of my videos where I dig this pit, right? I'm like, this pit is this many blocks by this many blocks, and I'm going about 15 blocks deep. I said it 5-6 times, but in the comments, literally, there's about 30 comments going, how deep did you make the pit? That gets me, guys. It's funny. I don't answer them, honestly, because I have patience for stupidity. I don't have patience for ignorance. You know what I mean? You don't watch 1/8 of a video and then start asking questions that are answered in the video. Just watch the video, sit back, enjoy the content, and watch a video. That's what I do. If I have questions about a game, I go to a person who's a technical player and I watch their videos. There's people out there that are good, like Good and Good Boulderfist, and a lot of other good technical players. Doc M is a sick, awesome technical player. Who's the other ones? Well, Mumble Jumbo is good on Minecraft, but I wouldn't really recommend them because it's Minecraft, unless you're into Minecraft. But other than that, there's really not too many technical guys out there. They are hard to find. The ones that aren't just making shock value, let's play, screaming at the screen type players. Or players that have no idea what they're doing in the game and call it a tutorial. That's my favorite. Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, keep doing more of this. I thought I'd blabber at you guys a little bit. I was getting a little lonely, and catch you up on those few questions. If I think of anything else, or something else comes up, or this gets even better, and I've made this all flat in that amount of time, I'll see you guys then. Hey, I've gotten a fair distance already. That's not too bad. All right, cool. I'll see you guys shortly. I'm gonna fix all this up. Okay, so here I am in the burning forest biome. What I needed to do was go get a whole bunch of wood, make some wood log spikes, because I do believe I'm almost out of those to replace the ones in the erection. And I thought I'd drop you guys a couple helpful hints. Is my inventory still full? Oh, it is. Oh, these feathers, I don't need those. Okay, cool. Now, if you're ever hard up for coal, you can't find any damn coal, and you really need some coal, or bird nest. These biomes are the best for bird nests. You can see them from a mile away because there's nothing on the ground. I've been actually looking for eggs, for bacon and eggs, because, well, that's my favorite meal. But anyways, if you're hard up for coal and you come across one of these biomes, oh, look at all these nests. I'm sorry, I love nests. I don't know why I like looting them. See all these things here, all the burnt stuff? That's coal. Well, guess what? Look at that, guys. They drop coal and wood. So if you ever hard up, at the beginning of the game, and you need some damn coal to make some torches, go into the burning forest biome, find yourself some embers, and smack that bitch up, because you'll get a whole ton of coal from it. Now, I don't think the size... I'm freezing. I'm in the burning forest biome. Jesus, at one point, you overheating it, now you freeze, jeez. I'm just kidding. It makes sense, I'm soaking wet. But I don't think it makes a difference on the size of them. I think they're all the same, because that one was a larger one. Let's go find a smaller one here. Test that out. Definitely hitting up that egg first, though. Oh, here's a very large one. Let's see what this very large one gives us. +1, +3. Yeah, so I guess it's random. Maybe you get 1, 2, 3 every ember you hit. Oh, see, like that one gave me 4. So it's just a random number. But just keep that in mind. It'll give you both wood and coal. Does using a different tool on it work the same way? It does. So you can use an axe, you can use a pickaxe, you can use any tool to do that. I thought that may save you guys some time early game if you're looking for coal. Those helpful hints at the beginning are super helpful because sometimes you just can't find coal, but you got to make a torch, right? Like a torch is your main squeeze. Like that's how you see, that's how you get around. So I thought I'd help you guys out with that one. And I do want to apologize. I'm actually going to unmute the sound now. There we go. See, there's no longer a microphone that you can use. Cool. Okay, because I have my headset plugged into I have 2 headsets. I have one plugged into my controller for when I'm playing without the recording, and then I have one plugged into my computer that's playing the sound coming through my computer. I can't do both at the same time. So sometimes, every once in a while, I forget to unplug the headset from my controller and the sound is missing. But I did miss the sound on the last little bit of that recording there because of that fact, which is unfortunate. Ooh, another helpful hint. These things here are chock full of iron. These are a super easy way to get iron in the beginning of the game, is to hit those small rocks that you see laying around. Not those big rocks, the smaller ones. They're not as common as the big rocks. Did I see a nest? I probably looted it, but let's double check. I did. Okay, cool. So I actually didn't get too far on this because I realized I should probably do some damn repairs before Horde Night comes along, because that could be a disaster. And I also needed to do some cleanup around here too. So it looks like manscaping is going to take a while. It's definitely going to take a while to get this manscaped. It's been a while since like the bush has been cleared. So I definitely need to do that. I want to flatten this out here too. Does this dip back down? I got to kind of take a look because it's hard to see on the map. Oh, here we go. Here's one of those small rocks I was talking about. See how much iron they give you every break? Like, it's insane. It's insane how much iron you get from these suckers. I still hit them to this day. Like, I'm day 189 and I come across veins. But when I come across these, I always hit them because they're super easy source of iron. Yeah, it does dip back down. Okay, cool. So I'm going to have to flatten this out here too as well. This won't be nearly as bad because it doesn't go that high. So, yeah, that'll be alright. Awesome. Awesome. And look what I found, guys. I have to upgrade this to steel still. Steel. Oh my god. Squirrel. But yeah, I still gotta upgrade that to steel. That bothers me. I don't know how long that's been like that. Well, I know how long it's been like that since I built this thing. But I don't know how I never noticed that. That irritates me. I don't have any steel on me, do I? I do. Maybe I'll look at upgrading that after the fact. Because if I fall into the spike pit, I'm fucked. Like, I'm literally fucked. There's a very slim chance of me getting out of there alive. Kind of like the zombies. But anyways, let's go down to Z-Rection. And I've never actually shown you guys in video exactly how I repair it. Maybe we won't make it to Horde Night tonight through this recording. Maybe it'll be tomorrow on Tuesday. Tuesday, guys. Tuesday. Tuesday is a good day. Because you know what's Tuesday? Tuesday is console video game patch release day, which means Sony releases all the patches for games on a Tuesday. Now, unless it's a vital patch where the game's not working, they release those ones right away. But patches like this that are just bug fixes, and I know a lot of you going, well, the game is broken. You can still play it. It's not considered broken. So they release them on Tuesdays. So we should see that patch tomorrow. Thank God. So next episode, if I don't record it too early, we should see some more improvements, and I'll have stuff to talk to you about that, and we'll be able to take on Horde Night as well too here, because I'm actually running really behind on time. It's another one of those shooting the shit episodes, because these are nice for me to do every once in a while. You know, it's an hour or two of recording instead of 4 or 5 hours of recording. Not that I don't mind doing it, but so some nights it's nice to have a little bit of a break from 7 Days to Die. I love this game. I love it, but you guys got to realize I've been playing this game now 7 days a week for the last 6, 7, 8 months. So it does, like, I love the game, but it does get a little monotonous after a while. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so much. Why am I doing this? There's only so much you can do. before you're like, okay, I give up. You know what I mean? I have to take a break. When I first played the game, it was like marathon. Marathon, marathon, marathon. Now I kind of step back a bit, take a break from the game, think about new concepts, stuff I can build, that kind of thing. Okay, cool. So now that I'm down here, I can kind of show you guys how I repair this from down below. So these spikes, all you simply got to do is aim for another spike. It's a little sensitive sometimes, but once you have your spikes in there, you can actually just replace your spikes by looking at the opposite, or if you're lucky enough to have a wall there, at the wall. So we're going to go and replace all these derpy spikes because it's been literally probably about 2-3 in-game weeks since I've done any repairs down here. So this thing has fared pretty damn well because I usually keep my forges going pretty hard. I don't do it if I intend on tackling the horde at Z-rection, just to keep down the amount of damage and the heat map. Trying to deal with a heat map and the horde knight at the same time can be a real big bitch. I've done it. I don't really want to do it again because not only do you have the horde now, you also have an insane heat map you got to deal with, and tons of screamers. It makes for entertaining times. Like I will give it that, but I'm just not down for that anymore. I want to build. I want to keep building, and I really don't want to get interrupted that much. Because like even horde knights aren't even really a thing for me anymore. Usually I just avoid them and like I'm either underground or I'm out running around and the horde comes in somewhere where I am and I just keep running and I don't even realize it's horde night until I look up at the blood moon and it's like, oh, it's horde night. Cool. But yeah, that's kind of how you get to this stage in the game. I mean, horde nights are fun, but they're not really a thing after a while. Okay, cool. So now this is the part that takes a little bit longer. I'm gonna have to go and get more iron and drop off all this wood because I needed this wood. My wood reserves, if I can find the door that I opened, here we go. My wood reserves down here are like completely empty. There we go, cool. So I'm going to throw some wood in here. Wood makes a good, not dirt, wood. Wood makes a good backup burning. I prefer to use coal in the forges because coal gives the longest burn time with the least amount of effort. Keep that in mind as well here too. I did go over it in my Forge tutorial. If you want to know the exact times and everything, definitely check that out. I don't remember them off the top of my head. I'm not some sort of savant that remembers every single detail about everything. I wish I was. It'd make my life a hell of a lot easier. But yeah, no, I don't have the... Oh, damn it, I still need some wood. Let's go get some wood, guys. Let's go get some wood at the bottom of my Z-rection. Alright, cool. So, I just got another message on my phone here. So, since the beginning of this episode, and when I mentioned that I keep my phone on and notifications on so that I can hear when you guys... When you guys leave a comment and everything, in that amount of time, I've had my phone go off about 20 times. It's like I almost cursed myself doing that. Good thing I put it on mute though, because it'd be going insane. Usually I do have my phone on mute for that reason, because it would be going off like almost every couple minutes. It gets rather tedious sometimes. Okay, cool. So what I'm doing now, I think I pretty much have all the spikes and everything back in, so it's all repaired. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down my L2 button, and I'm going to look straight up, and I'm going to walk up and down these aisles. See, now that one's damaged, and then I'll stop at the spike and repair it until it doesn't need repair anymore. Because sometimes the spike doesn't really look damaged. See, like that one was damaged apparently, so I had to do some fix to it. So what I'm going to do is just keep going up and down, back and forth on this thing, and get all of these. Oh, damn it, I just upgraded that to steel. These will all slowly get upgraded to steel because of my own negligence. Steel or upgraded concrete. They'll get there. They'll get there. How are we on time here? Holy shit. We are like almost out of time. I can't believe this. I have talked through an entire episode again and didn't make it to the Horde Night. I'm sorry if you guys were looking forward to that, but now you got next episode to look forward to Horde Night. Oh, you know what? That's even better, guys. I'm glad I ended the episode here, actually. I'm kind of pumped about that because you know why? They said that they fixed the lag on Horde Night. So if I record this tomorrow when the console patch comes out, we can actually test that out on that day. So that's actually completely useful. I'm so glad that I'm a blabbermouth and I just didn't give myself enough time to get to Horde Night. Because, like, even on stream, I was like, yay, Horde Night's coming up. Everyone was all excited. And I was like, you know what, guys? I got to stop streaming and have a nap. have something to eat and take a nap because I'm still trying to flip from overnights back to days. And yeah, it's still throwing me off a little bit. But as you can tell, I'm a little more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today. Sound a lot better. Sound a lot more happy and coherent. I don't have to say words 3 or 4 times to get them out of my mouth properly. Yeah, that happens. But anyways, I'm going to finish repairing this shit. And next episode, we're going to be taking on the zombie horde. Hopefully with console patch 3.0. So we'll have some of that to talk about. And then we'll test out that console patch. So as usual, guys, always back up your freaking game saves. Please back them up. If I say this at the end of the video, please don't comment in the video that your game corrupted and you lost everything. Because I'll just link you the video on how to back up your game saves. Yeah, I'm cocky like that. But anyways, guys, as usual, I know you will. Stay classy, stay surviving, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.